The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, has declared open a two-day strategic management meeting of the Federal Inland Revenue Service with the theme Reimagining Tax Administration for Equity and Economic Growth. The minister emphasized the need to grow the economy of the nation, adding that borrowing is not the way to go for Nigeria. And here is more details on this report.
Following the approval of the new organization structure for the Federal Inland Revenue Service to boost its operation by the federal government, the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, during a two-day strategic management meeting in Abuja, reviewed that a 77% increase in revenue is achievable.
Taxpayers, the general public, what they want to see is that their money is faithfully collected as it should be and properly spent and accounted for with minimal excess, waste and leakage. Projecting that with the use of technology and with the cooperation of all, we will achieve that target. We will have a 77% increase in revenue, and there will come the funding for assisting in funding critical infrastructure, to assist in funding health, education, and most important of all, at this time of reform, which brings its own growing pains, I would call it.
Earlier speaking, the Chairman, Federal Inland Revenue Service, Dr. Zach Adedeji, noted that the retreat is aimed to make FIRS taxpayer-centric and a well-suited revenue collecting agency.
User-friendly interaction for every taxpayer. In a groundbreaking move, we are shifting away from traditional tax categorization. Instead of maintaining different departments for distinct tax categories, the new structure formulates taxpayer segment based on thresholds.
That our duty is to provide effective tax collection system. We are not revenue generating agency. We are revenue collection agencies. And if you go with the plan that Mr. President has to rejuvenate economy, because what determines whatever we have comes from majorly from microeconomics indices. So when the economic run well, because remember, we are going to tax prosperity, not poverty.
Also speaking, the Accountant General of the Federation, Oluwatoyin Sakirat, noted that the FIRS generates 70% total revenue to the Nigerian economy.
The FIRS now contributes about 70% of the total Federation revenues. Yet, a lot of tax revenues are left uncollected. The current tax base needs to be expanded while at the same time finding new and improved ways and means and partnerships that engender tax revenue growth. With strategic cooperation within FIRS and strategic partnership, and by challenging the status quo, I am strongly convinced that FIRS can set a new standard for tax administration in Africa.
The objective of the retreat is to ensure that all directors are fully informed and aligned with the strategic direction of the Executive Chairman of FIRS, solidifying a foundation for unified action. The agency also reviewed plans to significantly increase its tax revenue collection by 57% to 19.4 trillion naira.